A little bit, but like the reason why I like the hero, because like the game, like vision, the amount of like pressure you apply is insane. But it's like, can you get through like the laning phase, like the first 10 minutes? Can you get to phase boots plus one item to then dictate the game?
And seeing the build, okay, so I was wondering what the itemization was going to be from Ramsey. It might just be a phase auto blink up build, just because he needs to get on the puck. That could be pretty cool. Sentry's down, Topson.
I wanted to stick around for the power rune. It ends up spawning at the top. Now the fight will kick off as Saxon Pure turn up to back him up. There'll be the Dream Core down onto the two of them, and they'll stand their ground. They're going to take down one. Indeed, the three-man bushwhack coming in will allow them to take out Topson in return. Boundless strike down on a Pure, but the win run's there. Jump forward with the waning rift. Mallory continues to attempt to stay on top of Pure. Jump forward as well from Skeeter. Pure and have another win run in a few seconds. Jump in from Whitemon holds them back. It's going to give Pure the space to back off.
The sacrifice.
But indeed, once again, Whitemon's going to be the one to die for that one as Falcons. They'll pick up a 6th kill.
Pure has to be a little bit more careful with positioning.
Looking to enter into the ancient area. Thompson's got eyes on Amar.
Nice
jump forward from Saxa.
The Starstorm actually misses because of the tornado.
Indeed, the spells weren't quite there in sync with one another perfectly. They'll still get the kill, but this has given time for Falcons to respond. Drop down the Wukong's command. Topson's able to get out of range of it.
Pure?
They can catch him, and with the bushwhack and the sharp shot coming in the dream call as well, they've got the lockdown. Whitemon's going to try and jump in to have the control to take out the puck, but they can't threaten Maureen. Maureen's perfectly fine, jumps back up. They've killed off Whitemon. Pure will manage to escape this again somehow. I mean, Whitemon doing his best every single time to bail Pure out, and it's working. Falcons, they're playing cautious.
Checking the ruin. Snaking, stacking.
Snaking, so quick flame break, but the cold snap tornado combo setups there. They'll catch Snaking.
Besides that, nothing else too different. Amari's got a bit of a different build with his phase drum. This is not what we've seen every time. I'm seeing it.
I mean, he goes straight for the setup. He does have the back of Amar and crit. They'll get the Doom laid down onto Topson, knocked back for the flame break as well. They'll be able to bring in the damage to take down the Invoker. Crit. He'll get caught at the side by Ramses. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Make that into a 2-for-1 with Saxa getting locked down. Falcons, they're ready to try and chase on for more. They've got eyes on Ramses. You see if Ramses is able to get far enough away to get a chance to blink out. He's pretty speedy.
He looks okay.
And indeed, with the blink back up and available, they cannot continue to chase him. So Ramses escapes.
Versus the Night Stalker. I actually see Malrina's queued up a 4-staff even. So, definitely going to look to have some answers versus that Night Stalker silence.
How much they want to drop for him, if they want to drop anything at all, they will commit the lasso.
Ooh. And yeah, we saw yesterday Miposhka playing this 5 Bat Rider, and he wanted the solar. I think Snaking is identifying, yeah, the blink is that important to get. You know, we had talked about the lack of initiations for Spirit's draft in that game. Snaking rushed it, so let's get at least a blink lasso there from it. Even if it's just a
few moments now where Tundra haven't really been able to find the fight that it seems that they're hungry for. Falcons staying ahead. They get the setup on the Maori, and they've got the tornado, the EMP as well, but phase shifts there. He's able to dodge the EMP, jump out with the waning rift. He should be able to get away, no problem. In fact, Snaking's jumping in to get the Dream Card down. The Boundless strike out onto the two of them. They're taking out Whitemon. Pure and Topson, they're trying to hold their ground.
Big damage,
jumps in. They want to try and focus down the Monkey King, and they'll be able to do so. Pure takes him out, but now Amar comes in with the Doom straight on over. Ramses has made the jump onto Malrine. Amar should be able to finish off Pure, as Pure ticks down very, very low. In fact, is Pure going to survive? The final tick of the Doom does kill him, but Tundra finally able to find a successful fight back against Falcons, in which they take out the three of them. And indeed, maybe Amar as well. Ramses and Topson with the chase down. They've got the control. Sunstrike's off the mark, but Amar very little way out of this one as backup comes in from Whitemon. A pause comes out as well. All right, what's going on here? We'll see.
Something happened.
Admin, indeed on paper, the threat of fighting into night is there, but it's the fact that Tundra, they may be feeling comfortable. They're like, they're not going to go for us, it's nighttime. But surprise, they are. They'll find Whitemon.
They will use a lasso. The shackle connects them too.
Yeah, maybe Tundra could do something in return. If Pure's going to try and step up with the whirlwind, but Amar just turns around, slams down the Doom on him. So Pure's got to be a bit careful how he approaches this fight. Topson poking him from the side, trying to bring down Crit on the Hope Wink, and he'll get him. Hope Wink to fall. Dive forward as well as Saxa leaps in with the right clicks towards Amar, but Amar's too speedy with his phase drums. He's able to safely disengage. Same to be said for the rest of Falcons by the looks of it. They'll drag back Malorine in. Saxa trying to finish him off, but Saxa won't be able to finish the job as he gets taken down.
Pure?
Skeeter's ready to go back
so
over
low.
Pure. I mean, Pure tried to push up as low as he was after the Doom had come to an end. Skeeter standing his ground. He builds up the Jingu, but the Tornado is there. He's not going to be able to continue to lifesteal as they take Skeeter out. Amar's getting chased down by Ramses. A runaway here. The final moments at the pig pole. Again, he's so fast, but they have the blink. Ramses is able to jump back in, gets the setup for Whitemon. It's a double kill for Ramses. Falcons should be pretty aware that this is coming for them. They're hiding under the tier 2.
Amar has a Crimson, but it is dispellable from Tornado, so
Topson.
we'll see.
Going to try and start the action off over towards Crit. Amar's ready to head in, but straight away Ramses with the silence. So Amar's not able to get the immediate Doom off. It's already been taken down to half HP. The sharpshooter comes in, but Tundra, they're able to safely back off. Falcons, they'll jump in, get the lasso connection in on towards Topson. Boundless as well. This time they're bursting him low. He's able to turn, get the Tornado off, but he won't survive. Topson falls. Falcons now have the opening to chase potentially for more, but Pure and Ramses, they're fast.
These fights are going to get... Oh, man, there's a lot of elements into it, too, because now... When we say that...
That's another lasso. I mean, the two supports, they're trying to fight back here, Saxa and Whitemon. Saxa's caught by the Dream Coil. He'll finally fall. The two of them are gone. The sharpshooter's not going to connect onto Ramses. Ramses does have the BKB as well ready if he feels pressure. It doesn't really matter, it feels like, what target Snake King gets, because they have these other big ultimates, the Dream Coil and the Doom, to save for the cause.
Look what Topson's doing. He dragged both mid-creep waves with his Forge Spirits.
Yeah. He's got Whitemon and Ramses here, and he's going to find himself a freebie. Crit's gone, and they're in fact going to look to take down the Tormentor. Take that away from Falcons.
That was cool.
I mean, do they try and force a fight around this Wisdom Rune, or do they just let this go? And like, how do you start some action here as Falcons?
See if you can get one of those big lassos on a core.
Topson.
He's got the lasso on a core.
Comes there, snaking immediately in with the lasso. They'll get the follow. No, they won't. Topson able to get the BKB off. I think the
linkage. He put the linkage on it.
It was indeed thrown down on the Topson. It allows him to save himself from the Doom. And now they can look for the kills themselves. So they run down the three of them. A buyback comes out from Crit. Ramses, he's ready to dive the high ground. Shackle shots there. Immediate response from Tundra.
Instant linkage. You didn't even see it.
It was absolute. It's so quick.
And look at that Pure immediately with the alt chat.
I mean, they're going to get so much from this.
I think they can look to end it. They have the Whirlwind. They can hit these tier 4s.
There's 4 heroes dead, no buyback.
Oh, what a fight.
Look at that. I mean,
all it takes is one.
It really does. I think that's going to be it. That Lincoln's play, it really just threw a massive spanner into the works there from Pure. I mean, without that...
Purebot Deso, they're ending. They're absolutely ending.
And they're going to be able to. First tier 4's gone, second tier 4's going down as well. The Ancient's going to be exposed. They've done it. A close game, but up until the ending moments, Tundra, with that Aegis, with the control that they got, it gave no chance for Falcons to fight back. It's over. GG is called. Tundra.
Wow.
What a way to close that one up, folks.
Yeah, just patience, right? And just, even though they get that, even though they get the initial jump onto the Invoker, man, that Lincoln's timing, it's absolutely instant. I didn't even...
I think we're going to go to game 3.
Okay.
I feel like Tundra is a bit too slow. Team Falcons, they do have a draft that's going to come online super early on, and everybody on side of Tundra...
A slower start this time around, 7.5 minutes. Just the one kill that Falcons have found. Maybe Tundra can find something here. They'll try for Snake King, but he's able to sneak around the Brambles. Skeeter in return. Stellar link onto Ramses, but Topson's coming in with the rotation, and Skeeter's pretty low underneath the tower. Getting with the cold snap. They're ready to dive this. I don't think there's going to be anything that Snake King can do at this point to save his carry, as Skeeter will fall.
And there's 5 heroes down here for Tundra.
They're going to get Snake King as well. Snake King completely surrounded. They come in with this rotation, Tundra. Double kill for Topson. An incredibly successful movement towards the bottom lane.
Oh, and dancing around them again, just like that last game. Pure?
The Stomp is going to connect onto the two of them. They might be able to do something with this. Topson's coming in from the side. Amar, he's in trouble. He's going to get taken down.
He sure is. And Pure's actually gone the farming build, by the way. He actually only put 2 points in Beam. He put 4 in the Glaives, which we haven't seen too much, but still, he's getting involved.
Hey, absolutely. His top lane, Malorine finally able to find something with his movements, but it is just the support, just Saxa on the Willow.
They're losing potentially their mid. They have to make the rotation over, it feels like. You don't want to sack your mid tower this early.
I mean, with this shield room, Pure not too scared at all about standing his ground and pushing on to try and find this early tier 1. They get the Stomp connection onto Snake King. They'll just focus the objective, though. Snake King tries to step up, has to be careful. Pure's able to get the last touch on the tower.
I don't know, that feels kind of grim.
Because it's going to take some pretty crazy moves from Falcons, right, to be able to enable the Razor and keep Skeeter in the game. Because if it starts to get passive, right, this Luna is just going to completely outfarm the Razor.
He's right on top of Skeeter.
The setup, they've got the splitter coming in as well. Skeeter is able to get out to the side, but the Stomp comes in, the mass TPs will be there, so they won't have the burst to take down Skeeter. Falcons, they're going to look to try and find kills in return. Topson going for the TP out. Is there anything to stop it? There isn't. Topson's away.
Goodness. He doesn't even TP to base, he TPs to the tier 2, so he can actually ghost walk and continue to look to be aggressive on the map. And Topson, he's just being such a nuisance. He's even going to take away the rune.
And TPs are coming in. They want to try and take Snaking down. Sunstrike's coming in. Snaking in a lot of trouble as Ramses has got the control with the X mark into the torrent. They'll slowly but surely take Snaking down and get another kill for Topson, dominating at 12 minutes in.
He's all 4 of their kills. He's
those buffs as it sweeps across the map.
All right, Malrine does have a pipe, so he is kind of playing that like off lane from the mid lane. He's trying to find some ways to protect, but there's so much hybrid damage as we were mentioning.
Topson, seeing what he can poke out of them here. They've got the X mark as well onto Malrine. He's, as you say, pretty tanky with the pipe. There isn't a false promise available though, still on cooldown. Pure, he's ready to lead in with follow damage. Critical hold back the telekinesis. They'll get the Doom drop down on towards the Kunkka, but he's able to back out of the fight. Ramses. Falcons, they've just got to run. Malrine has to get false promise there by Snaking. Skeeter turns over towards Ramses, desperately trying to finish up the job.
This is awkward.
They're split. They've been completely split up. They will lose Whitemon.
Skeeter's BKB is gone.
And Saxon's ready to turn towards him. Pure and Topson, they're ready to start chasing over as well. He just got the backup of Crit and Snaking here. Pure falling low, jump forward from Amar. He's able to get the jump in onto the 2 of them. But
they got Topson.
They killed Topson and they managed to take the Aegis out of the hands of Pure. So if they can get him here on the second life, Pure.
They're on Pure.
They're going to get the fear potentially coming out from Saxon to try and send back Skeeter. No, it doesn't actually catch Skeeter. Skeeter's able to move forward, stay over towards Pure. Pure's got the Hurricane Pike at the ready, so we'll be able to force down to the low ground, get away from them. But not a bad hit at all there from Falcons. They're able to find the fight into the Aegis of Tundra.
And I will point, since we do have more downtime too, something interesting. Actually, Ramses, never mind, getting gone on.
Skeeter's going to put the BKB to continue to commit for this. He's going pretty deep, Skeeter.
He's very deep.
Very deep.
Very, very deep.
Very, very, very deep. I mean, he gets the kill, but I think that's at least a tip or a question mark. That was...
I'm just looking at the player cameras. I want to see how anybody reacts off of this.
There was no one near him.
They could look to fight themselves here. Amar looking for a catch.
Oh, that was a very quick blink in return.
They found Snaking in the back.
And indeed, they're going to try and get rid of him very quickly. He's having false promise himself. Will be able to save himself for now. Marine's in with the Rolling Thunder, controlling Topson. Because this fight, 20 seconds still, no Skeeter. They'll be able to force Topson back to the side. They're going to be able to save him. Saxa tries to set up the Curse Crown. It's immediately removed. I mean, that was risky there. I mean, sure, they don't lose any heroes, Falcons, but they're still a Doom down. So if they want to try and take things to their advantage, they've got to get out on the map and catch Tundra by surprise.
The whole other side, though, Tundra is smoked up.
They're very split up.
Skeeter.
I mean, he's caught by the torrent. He'll get the BKB off. We'll start to get the Starling Link over towards Pure, but Skeeter, is he going to be able to survive? He's healing up.
He's so low.
Side. The false promise will save him for now. But I don't think this is the way the Falcons wanted to start this fight off. As Tundra, they're going to be able to run down Amar.
Oh, that was awkward, and they used everything there.
The Doom will end up killing off Ramses at least as well. So they get a couple of them. This may be enough to slow down and stop the push from Tundra. Still a minute left on this Aegis, so Tundra, they can definitely look to push once more. 5 seconds until the BKB's back up from Skeeter, so he'll have that ready.
Doom is back at the ready in 4 seconds, that Octarine that Amar has.
It's pretty much what, yeah, nearly the full butterfly coming out here for Pure.
Oh, wow. 60 seconds. They still have their banner as well. Is he going to use it for these catapults?
They're going to try for the setup onto Skeeter. Again, he's got the backup of Snaking. There's a BKB, a Satanic, and a False Promise at the ready, so multiple ways.
Snaking stopped in the back line. Are they going to go for anything with it?
Pure getting pretty low, but yeah, that full butterfly is going to be out towards him. The tornado in on towards. There's going to be the wraparound from the side. Amar and Malrine ready to jump forward. They're looking towards Ramses. They'll lay down the Doom onto the Kunkka.
They're on
him out of the fight. They've been able to take the Aegis out of the hands of Pure. Falcons, can they take him down a second time? Skeeter in position, get the link going, but Topson's in on top of him. The false promise gets laid down on the Skeeter. Pure, he's going to opt for the TP out, and he'll get away back to safety. See if Topson's having to move away as well. He's on the retreat. Skeeter's trying to do his best to chase, but under the cover of the Ghost Walk, Topson
There's a dust. Is he gonna get in range?
Oh, he is. Amar. He's able to find him, but quick moves again. Topson turns with the tornado, forces away the hurricane pike, lays down the wall of ice, and Topson will survive. So they gets the jump on who so far Amar has been king of starting the fights.
Pure also did get that Trickster cloak, so quite a bit of evasion. Amar, he's been spotted first.
They're going to try and go in onto the Doom. Amar backing away, puts the BKB, Skidder charges forward, but he gets held back by the Tornado. A little bit awkward now from Falcons. Marion posts the Rolling Thunder, but the BKB had to come out early from Skidder. Thunder can wait this out and then go for the fight afterwards. This could cause trouble. There's going to be the jump.
He's on Topson.
Easily Shax is caught by the silence, taken out. Amar, he's found his target. He's found Topson, brings him down. Skidder with the second BKB. He's ready to go for
Pure's just fighting.
Onto Pure, has the stamina.
He's in trouble.
Trying to force out of the side. Pure's going to attempt to TP out the range of the BKB. He'll get away from this. But Falcons, they get the 2 kills.
It was super important for them to get these kind of moves. Now Amar, though, is quite isolated.
He's very isolated. He's got the BKB backup.
There's a splitter, though, so can't really just TP out.
He's going to have TP backup coming in. It's a great tornado, though, from Topson, catching pretty much the majority of them, pushes them back as well with the Deafening Blast. The False Promise comes down onto Amar, so he'll be saved for now. Rolling Thunder comes in over towards Whitemon.
Skeeter takes a ton of damage
And the Fear's going to catch him as well. Have they got quite enough to kill him off? I don't know if they do, because the X-Mark, even
Snakey's
that's under control. Skeeter's getting brought down low. He'll get dragged back to the side. If anything, that might have helped him out. Gets him back under the tier 2 tower.
These
but then
beams.
The final nuke. The buyback has to come in from Snakey. As Falcons, they've got to do everything to try and make this fight work. Amar charges in towards Ramses, takes him out through the BKB.
X? The extended one? Oh.
Going to be able to keep himself safe and get away. Won't get dragged back
Skeeter
by
now
that.
with an AC. He still takes a ton of damage from these beams.
He's going to get forced in. Still 15 seconds without Ramses.
Hey, Skeeter, he actually has to pop the Satanic to kind of back away. He's kind of low HP. He's got the heals.
The X-Mark usage here. And they got the Doom follow up as well. They've got the lockdown on towards the Luna. Pure's in trouble. He's gone.
He's got by.
Sacks up. First ground onto Skeeter. See if they're able to force out the buyback here. Falcons, they're definitely going to want to stick around and try and get this response out.
Skeeter?
A lot of burst. You put the refresher.
He's gone.
Oh.
There's no mana on Snaking.
There wasn't. He didn't have enough for False Promise. He has now, but he didn't at the time. He couldn't save him.
Pure doesn't have to buy back now, and Razor's dead for 90 seconds.
Oh, in response.
Got 8 buybacks available. The 2 supports on Falcons do not have theirs.
All right, we'll clip him.
Big poke. 1,100 damage just from 1 beam.
Ari's ready with a Rolling Thunder. Another tornado. There's the jump. They're going to make the jump straight away towards Topson. They find the opening. The Lotus will get thrown down on him. They're just having to take him down low with the right picks. They'll get the kill. Topson's gone.
They didn't even need the Doom.
Heads over with the Rolling Thunder. They're ready to start chasing down for more. Topson immediately comes in with the buyback. Skeeter pushing forward.
Pure.
Stay on top of Pure. They get the link going, and there's the Doom as well from Amar. They can stay on top of the Luna, chase him down. Skeeter's building up the damage, surviving with the lifesteal. Double kill, triple kill for Skeeter. He's ready
Look at
to
him
start
go.
cleaning up. He turns
full HP.
Topson pulled back for this. He's got to run. Turns with the tornado to hold the back.
Buybacks.
2 more buybacks to come in from Tundra from both Pure and Whitemon. Pure looking towards Crit. Crit able to get up to the high ground with the Wind Waker. Forces away as well.
Can Skeeter get away?
I mean, Pure's trying to chase. There's the control. They'll throw the Sunstrike out to get them some information, get them some vision. Skeeter into the tree line. They've got to find something with these 3 buybacks, Tundra, but Falcons, they're not letting them. Marion's already
Skeeter?
out. Blink Skeeter.
Stop.
They get caught by the Stomp. Tundra, they will be able to find the Razor. So the buybacks had to come out, but they found the 3 of them. Can they get Marine as well? Cold Snap coming in. He's struggling to find the chance to roll up into the Rolling Thunder. Silence as well. Tundra with the buybacks take the team fight.
Always trying to look for these type of opportunities to get the wraparounds, right? I think that's when we've seen the most successful fights from them. Amar, he consumed his Aghanims just before. Full slotted. Pure.
Just the old X-Mark and push here between the 2 of them.
Yeah, he blinks past.
Amar
is in.
He's going to get in with the AoE Doom. He's in on top of Pure. He's in a lot of trouble. That's going to be the Aegis gone very quickly the first time round. Maori's got the control on towards the high ground rounds. He popped the BKB. He's ready to turn with the boat coming down straight over towards Pure, trying to give him some level of protection, but the stolen boat comes out in return. So the buff's going to be helping out Falcons as well. Pure, he's able to separate from Skeeter.
No save on Skeeter.
They've just got to try and kite out the Razor, keep their distance off to the side. Amar continues to play around Ramsey.
Pure did.
Back in, pops the refresh. He's trying to go for round 2. He's got the Eclipse ready to go. He's in on towards Maori with the damage of the Eclipse. Maori trying to step back, but the Cold Snap comes through. They're taken out a second. Pure with the double kill. Now they turn back towards Skeeter. Topson's surrounded. You get a tornado off, but Topson's gone for 2 minutes. No buyback available for him. Second round of the boats coming down on a Skeeter. They're holding him back for now, but no real way to get back in on top of him as Pure backs off. He's a little too low to return to the fight right now. It could be game winning.
The thing is, though, also, Amar is dooming himself now, though, so maybe not, because maybe they go for a different route. So we'll see.
That is fair. Yeah, Amar did play that pretty smartly last time around, just initiating with the AoE Axe Doom on himself.
Tundra?
No counterplay to that.
Like around this area, the Midas is picked up for Amar to get that guaranteed neutral.
He's heading in. He's going to have some backup with him. How much they want to try and push for this Falcon? Skeeter's going to get held back. He's going to come out from Pure. He's actually jumped straight in over towards Crit, but Crit's able to get out with the Wind Wake.
Pure showed himself.
The Doom gets reflected, though, so Amar's going to have to step out of the fight for now.
Skeeter's on Pure.
He popped the refresh into these 2 rounds of the Lynx just tearing through Pure.
No buyback.
Pure's out of the game for 2 minutes now. Skeeter with the damage build up. He's ready to go for more. Turns with the second link over towards Ramses. Ramses getting chased out. We'll be able to keep his distance as he pushes the 2 of them back with the tidal wave. Amar with a refresher, ready to go for round 2. Dropped the Doom down, but the Lotus puts the... Dooms himself, of course. He was ready for that Lotus play, Amar. Dooms himself. Again, making so much happen with the AoE Ags. There's 4 dead, 3 of them, they don't have buyback, Fogged.
Pure spent his gold. He bought the refresher, so he's actually short on gold, unless having to buy.
The question is how much of Falcon's going to be aware of this?
I don't know if
how heavy are they going to go for the push?
What?
Trying to waste their time. I mean, surely there's no way. The Rolling Thunder comes in, Saxon's gone, but he does have the luxury of buyback. Just trying to do whatever they can to slow down this push, give time for the rest of their teammates to respawn on Tundra. As it stands now, is Topson against the world.
Sun striking the catapult. It doesn't hit. They still have the catapult.
They're up for the push. They're ready to get the tier 3, ready to get the racks and maybe more.
Skater's going in.
They're going to start feeling it soon at Falcons that Tundra just don't have the buybacks. How much can Falcons get? Can they take everything?
30 seconds.
Topson's going to do his best with the hold. The inbounds of Skeeter. He's able to push back the 3 of them, but Crit's able to get the jump in, tries to get the grab on towards Topson, but the Linkers is there. They're going in with the AoE Doom, they close the gap into Topson. Topson's in trouble, he's trying to get back towards the fountain, but Thompson's gone!
15
seconds. 2 minutes, the tier 4's falling, the fortification's there, 10 seconds until Pure's back up. They're likely to maybe have one more fight in them, Tundra, but it will be without Topson. The tier 4s. They're gone. They've got to do something soon, Tundra. Falcons.
Pure's TPing in. He's just going to go for it.
Let's see what Pure can do. He's going to go straight over towards Snaking. He's taking out the Oracle. Now turns towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's able to get the link off. Pure wants to refresh a big
my goodness!
Coming in from Wyvern. Sets up the fight to fall into the hands of Pure. The base, it's been defended. Falcons, they have to get on the retreat. They're not going to get the chance to, though. Pure jumps over. He's got the setup on towards Maori. They're going to be able to take down the Pango as well. Tundra hold.
They've got 4 heroes up, and there's no Doom for 110 seconds, Owen. And, oh my goodness, an amp damage spawns top. Pure. The splitter plus the combo, the burst. I mean, the splitter, I don't even know how much it actually did, because I think it was mostly Pure just with the aura.
I guess it was
shredding the heroes.
Yeah,
it's kind of putting the onus onto Falcons to come at them. Falcons. He'll show himself.
Okay. Sim with the Doom does get reflected. This time around, Amar opts to go with the aggressive use of the Doom, and that means that indeed he's been caught out by the Lotus or Pure. Goes straight into the midst of the fight. They're chasing Amar down. Amar trying to split off to the side. They're looking towards Snaking. Ramses is in with the control. Had the X-Mark ready.
Amar has no buyback.
The boat's coming in, and indeed Amar out for 100. Crit's gone as well. They can turn it for more. The Rolling Thunder controls Pure for now. Skeeter, though, gets caught by the fear from Zack to push back. He'll buy back. But Amar and Crit, they don't have buyback available. Pure goes straight and aggressive up towards the Fountain as Tundra push on forward. The Aegis has gone, but they've taken so much from Falcons. As Falcons, it's Skeeter against the world. Tundra, they can keep this push going onto the tier 4s. I think they've done it, folks.
It looks like they have. GG's been called.
GG is called. Tundra, in spectacular fashion, will be moving forward to the main stage here at the Royal Arena, getting the pleasure to play in front of the live audience. And my goodness, the crowd's going to love these guys, folks.
That was one of the most absurd games I've ever seen. I think that.
Indeed, Sheebs. I am here with Topson. They just obviously beat Falcons 2-0 in the game of the tournament. We were all going mad up there in the green room. It was pretty breathless stuff eventually, but it was actually quite a slow start to that game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of like I feel like we were kind of like hunting them in a way, like for the first like 20 minutes. I don't remember exactly when it was that we had like one bad fight, and then the game kind of, we realized that they're pretty strong right now and we want to kind of slow it down, and eventually our lineup just should beat their lineup.
So were you thinking, because I mean, I've got it here, at 30 minutes the score was 7-5, and I thought, wow, we've turned into kind of a farm fest, but you've got an Invoker and a Luna, most importantly, so you must have thought, actually, we're fine with this.
Yeah, definitely. We had like Luna ET. The Luna hero turns out to be very unbalanced, so he kind of outscales almost every hero in the game right now. Yeah.
So, I mean, I saw your team popping off. Certainly, Pure had a very visceral reaction to the win in that game. Do you guys feel like you've created a bit of an upset here, or do you think that you're definitely a match for Falcons?
In a way, yes. Like lately in the officials, we have lost to Falcons, like 2-1 all our officials, and there's only, I think, one time we beat them was Birmingham first round of upper bracket, like here first round of upper bracket, same story. So I think, yeah, we look up to them as one of the best teams. So obviously it's a huge win for us.
Huge win for you indeed. You do continue in the upper bracket, and you'll be facing either Liquid or Cloud9. Now, who would you rather face?
Oh, Liquid or Cloud9? I mean, we would rather face Cloud9, of course. I think we have been beating them consistently. This tournament, we went 1-1 in the group stage, and Liquid is a very strong team. So, I mean, both are strong teams, but we would still rather play Cloud9.
Well, you did beat Falcons, and they're definitely considered strong teams. You might be on something of a run, Topson, but I guess we'll remain to see. I can't wait to see the rest of it. If the games are all like that, I'm going to need a heart transplant. Anyway, back to you, Shiva, and the panel.